Hello everyone and welcome back to Cities XL and welcome back to Waterfront City. Yeah, today I'd like to continue at this interchange because there's still some work left. There's still a bit chaos. As you can see, I tried another thing over here because Smeagol posted a sketch a couple of episodes ago in the comments below, and I think it was a pretty cool idea he had. Basically, his idea was, wait a second, this is the old situation. Over here we have the on-ramp from this freeway over here and the off-ramp over here to this freeway. And his idea was basically to switch both connectors and put the on-ramp in the middle here. So I tried this over here. There, the connectors are, the orientations are different because we are on the opposite side of this roundabout interchange, quote-unquote roundabout interchange. So here we have the on-ramp and the off-ramp to this freeway, and it was a pretty cool idea actually. It do not take so much space, but there are basically two problems I have with this kind of junction. When we look a bit from up here, it's not so clean like this, as you can see. So this here looks way much smoother and cleaner in my opinion. That's one thing, but this is just, you know, for the optics. The other thing is, in real life, I think this could be probably a pretty dangerous junction because you have to switch the lanes constantly. For example, let's say you're coming from here, you're driving on the left lane, but you don't want to leave this elevated part. Instead, you want to go around over there to this side. So you have to switch the lane. So then you go over here and then you're again on the left lane, and over here there would be the same type of junction as well. So that means again, if you stay on the left lane you will go down to this freeway, but if you don't want, you have to switch the lane again to stay up here. And this could be a bit stressful for a car driver. I think this is the benefit for this type of junction. You can always stay on both lanes basically up here, and when you want to leave the junction in the direction you want, or the interchange, you can simply switch to the right lane and then you can take the next exit. Or not, you can stay on the right lane. This is, I think, a type of construction or traffic or interchange layout that would be much safer in real life. So yeah, I think for the game it doesn't matter. Both there's no benefit for this kind of junction over this one, but yeah, I'd like to keep things a bit realistic here in the city, despite that it's a futuristic city. So I think I will stay with this. So yeah, finally I made a decision. Yeah, I was thinking about what to do here for a longer time. There was a lot of nice and cool feedback in the live stream during I built this, sorry, and also like in the comments below. So, but I think I will stay with this. I'm fine with this. It looks very clean, very smooth, and this is also important for me. Okay, so but I don't have to rebuild this here. I saved the state of the city before I built this junction here, so I will load the city now and then I will continue on this side. Alright, I'm back, and yeah, I think that was the first time ever I loaded a city by myself. Usually I just use the autosave. So probably I should save my cities much more frequently manually, because then maybe I do not have to rebuild things so often. So yeah, however, this is Now this junction is like it was, so let's continue over here. There I experimented a bit with a different traffic flow around the circle. This was also a idea of what was the name of that guy? It was a long name. Rise of the Fallen 300, I think. Sorry if I missed some part of your name. It's very long, sorry. But also here I think it's a bit difficult. If we do this, then that would mean we have the shoulder on the right side, and that would mean that this type of freeway exit or interchange would not work, because then it would look different over there. So yeah, this is something I don't want. I want to use a similar type of interchanges here in the city. So we need to change the orientation of the freeway again, and let's change or switch the orientation of the connector. So let's remove this. We have to remove that. All right. We also need to remove this one here. And that one. Hopefully we can use this little bug trick future thing to to change the orientation of the freeway here again. But this will probably not work, because changing the orientation back often do not work. Oh, look at this. Yes. There we go. Seems to work. Now we need an intersection. Oh, this is complicated. Hopefully. Yes. It changes the level of the freeway. So, that was a mistake. Let's remove parts of the pedestrian path, and then we can do this. All right, much better, much better. So, a nice spot for the connector. Let's see if we can use, let's use the dirt road to measure things a bit. It's a bit complicated now, what I'm trying to do. So, curved road. Yeah, we need to do this manually. So, okay, I think over there we can simply add the connector again to this freeway, and then things should be good. Let's try it. Let's use the connector, and we need, yes, we need the 4-lane connector with a on-ramp. So this one should be the right one. There we go, yes. So that looks good. And on the other side, I think, yeah, we removed parts of the freeway, so I think we need to expand the freeway again a bit. Oh yes, we need to expand this freeway a lot more. Look at this. This connector should be aligned to this connector here. So really, let's mark the right place. It should be over there. Yes, I think it will be not perfect in the end. It's a bit difficult to measure this here. So let's remove parts of this freeway. Does it look symmetrical? Not really. Not really. Or is this one not in the right place? So we could also use these farm roads here for measuring. So that means that the connector should be placed somewhere over here, right? So yeah, let's try it, because this circle should be aligned to this one. Probably this is not really in the right place. I can say. Let's check this later. Let's continue. So if we expand the freeway till this point over here, or actually I think this is already enough. Is the level good? Can't say from here. No, it moves upwards a bit. Yeah, it's a bit difficult to change such things later. Oh, damn it. And it snapped back. And it's a bit hard to say if you have a nice flat road. And... oh, what was that? Something weird has happened. Hello. There's something, I don't know. Look, I'm not sure. Can you see this? The cursor changes. There is something we cannot see. That's interesting. Alright. Again, the same problem. Maybe we can expand this a bit more. Let's simply connect this over here, so not the entire road will snap back to the higher level. I think this would make things a lot easier for us. Yes, but it will. So, there's another option. We can simply put the connection like this. Or we could do something like that. Alright, so yeah, I think this looks way better. So, and the connector needs to be placed over there. So let's remove that and this. It's still not perfect, but yeah, however, there's just a slight difference in the terrain level now. So we need the 4-lane with the off-ramp and a transition into a 3-lane freeway. Is there a symmetry? I think there is symmetry now. From this perspective, it looks like that there is symmetry. Let's try to measure things. So this is a bit weird. Yeah, almost symmetry. I think it's good enough. Let's see. We will see. Okay, so now we need connectors over here. So what is the traffic flow? It's in this way, so this direction. So what we now need is we need a 2-lane elevated connector with an exit. That is this one. We should probably rebuild this. I'm not sure what will happen if I remove connectors. If this road will be still connected. Oh, wait a second. We can test this. We can test this with where it was. Yeah, with passenger. The passenger and the freight satisfactory, or no, what was it called? Service. So of course at the moment we don't have any passenger service on this road because it's not connected to anything. Also over here, because we the circle of the roundabout is not closed. So let's see what will happen if we add these connectors. Alright, so the off-ramp. And over here we need the on-ramp. This way. So let's wait for a few moments, and then I think we should have passenger and freight service freight service. Ah, sorry. Somehow I always have a bit trouble to pronounce this word right. Yeah, sorry, foreign language. In the meantime, let's build the three-lane freeway. Of course, with this orientation. Yes. Let's remove that. Oh, that was the 4-lane. Oh, wait a second. There's something wrong. Oh, yes, we changed the orientation of the freeway accidentally. So, yeah, this is done. Okay. So... Oh, this is interesting. This is kind of interesting. Oh, wait a second. I think I made a mistake. Because... Wait a second. Okay, we have the right traffic flow over here, counterclockwise. So counterclockwise means we... Yeah, this is at the moment the off-ramp, so traffic will come from here and needs to enter the freeway, the elevated freeway, this way, right? And this one, yeah. That were not the right connectors. So we need the on-ramp over here. Yeah, it's a freeway. Building freeways is sometimes a very complex thing, but I really like it. I really like to build interchange infrastructure because it's important for the look of the city later. So yeah, this will be the off-ramp and it will go down to this place. All right. So, and let's mark the middle over here. I think this is also a good thing. So here we have the middle. And we cannot really snap to something. This should be the middle over here. We can probably use lots to measure this. It's almost perfect. Let's do it again. Let's do it perfectly. So yeah, this is way better. All right, let's remove the lots, and here we go now. So let's start over here with the on-ramp. I'm still not sure if... No, this is a problem. Okay, yeah. From here it's pretty obvious. The connectors are not well enough aligned to each other. From the other side, I was not sure. So, yeah. This is a problem because we will not have symmetry this way. So yeah, that was a mistake. I will do a little break now. I will move these connectors a bit more this way. And yeah, then I will be back. Okay, I'm back, and yeah, this looks way better now. Way better. So, yeah, let's start to build the ramps. And I think I'm going to start with this one here, with the off-ramp down to this freeway. We should remove this dirt road. Or farm road. They are called farm roads here. Farm roads. I think. Is that right? I cannot remember. Okay. However, let's start with the... no connector, bridges of course, and then the elevated one lane thing. So we're going to start with a straight one, parallel to the freeway. All right, I think this should be long enough. Probably a bit too long. Let's put the smaller one. And now let's go into the curve with small, tiny steps. Something like this. Let's try to have symmetry. I think it's nice, but it's a bit too close to the middle. It almost overlaps with the farm road down here. This is a bit too long, I think. So let's put the first part shorter. And then let's do it again. Small, tiny steps. Then it is possible to build very sharp and harsh curves. This is probably also a bit dangerous for traffic, so cars have to slow down a lot. Alright, but that's it. So, and then what's the situation over here? Let's change the camera angle. Alright, so from there it goes down to the connector. So yeah, we will stay at this height parallel, as long as we are parallel to this connector. This is something over there. So, and from here let's go down to this. So look from here. I think it's okay. I think it looks pretty symmetric. Ooh, sorry. Alright, double click, and there we go. Ooh, yes, ooh, yes. This curve is a bit larger than this one, but yeah, I mean, come on. It's not easy over here, so I think it's enough symmetry. Alright, and now the other side, and from here we need to build this the other way. So we need to start with the ramp down here, parallel to the road until we are parallel to the connector up here. Something like that. Yes. And then we need to go this way here in a curve. Probably somewhere over here. Let's see. Maybe we have to change this later. And now, yeah, again, a curve with small steps until we are parallel to the freeway. And oh, come on, please, snap to the connector. All right, so yes, very nice. I think we got it. This side here looks a bit longer than over there. Is it right? Can't say. Yeah, probably, but it's very hard to build. I think I'm satisfied, or yeah, I'm happy with this. Looks pretty cool. And let's have a look from down here. So let's drive along the freeway. This is a bit unfortunate that these things are right on the freeway. So this is not so nice. I was thinking about this. Maybe we can change the freeway down here a bit so that we will pass the pillars over there. Yeah. So that's it. That's the roundabout interchange. It's finished. Let's connect this here to this connector. This way, of course. All right. Ooh. This is not very well placed. So let's remove a part of this freeway. Maybe then the curve will be a bit more smooth than before. Yeah, there's a bit more space between the freeway and the wall, but it is still okay. Alright, so yes, that's it. We finally managed to finish this interchange. So let's have a look at passengers. And oh yeah, as you can see, this is potentially a problem. Look at this. There's no passenger service along this freeway. So that probably means that it was not a good idea to build this connectors, or these connectors first. Oh, right between, sorry. What I wanted to say, to build these connectors right between two parts of the roads. So probably these connectors are connected to this road, but not to this one. Because apparently, let's try. What will happen if I remove this now? We need the elevated one, and this is the one with the off-ramp. So, this one. Yeah, the question is it now connected to this or to this? That's a good question. Should I remove this bridge? Usually this connector should be connected to this one here. Let's give it a try. Sorry. Oh, now it works. Oh, this is interesting. Also, this one. Oh wow. Okay, it just apparently just took a while to update. So yeah, the whole interchange is working now. Wow. So all right. That's it. Yeah, so this was a lot easier as I expected. I thought it would take much more time to build this. So yeah, but for this episode, I think we are done. I think in the next episode, I will try or start to care a bit about jobs and probably a few more industry buildings, so we can probably add some more houses to this place over here and to this place. We need a lot of skilled workers at the moment. It's a bit laggy now. So yeah, but this is something for the next episode. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you like the interchange as well. And yeah, thank you very much for watching, and no, this isn't a nice of you. And goodbye.